Hey guys, welcome to What I Ate Wednesday. I am starting off with some coffee. This was the mug that I got when we went to Whistler for my mom's birthday. I'm loving it. I have this one like almost every day now. So yeah, just coffee in my Whistler mug. And then I made kind of like a vegetable scrambled eggs. It has kale, onions, and then a frozen veggie mix. I was going to make it as an omelet, but then I put way too many veggies in it, so then the omelet, it was just way too thick. And the egg was like barely actually touching the pan because there was just too many veggies. So then I just smushed it up so the egg would actually cook. But, oh well. So, yes, this is what it looks like now. Lots of veggies in there, and some egg. And I put a little bit of like garlic spice on it. Not bad. There's more egg too, but I only wanted to have one bread piece. So. Not bad flavor. So, just having this and coffee for breakfast. I'm having some lunch now, just some odds and ends. I have some leftover sushi from actually Sunday when I went to Mom's house, so it definitely has to be eaten. This was just vegetables in it, so it's not like it's raw fish or any meat, but it still needs to be eaten. But there were only 2 left because those are the 2 that I didn't eat on the weekend. And then so I also have a little bit of the Gardein like pretend chicken strips. Yeah, so I'm gonna have this and then I think get ready to go out for a little bit just to run some errands, but it's so hot outside, so I'll probably take something to drink with me, something yummy. So I'll see you in a bit. So I am going out to do some errands, go to the post office, and then probably check out Michael's and Home Sense, because why not? But I am taking iced tea with me. I got for year-end present for being a teacher. I got this pack from David's Tea, and I was like, I love David's Tea. And it's the summer favorites for iced tea. So far I've had the just peachy one as well as the frozen, or not frozen, but the raspberry one. Raspberry one is amazing, and the peach one's really good. But I decided to try, this is the second time trying now, this one, Superfood Splash Cocoa Splash. It has pineapple, cinnamon, hibiscus, coconut, mango, banana. Anyways, so it's kind of like a French press, but with ice. So first you brew the tea, and then I have the other part that has the strainer in the bottom, and fill it with ice. And then it all melts away. Perfect. And then put the lid on, and then wait a little bit for the rest of the ice to melt and cool it, but we're good to go. It's a little almost too coconutty for my taste, but it's still really good. Nice and flavorful and healthy compared to like the little squeezy drops that I put in other times. So having this and doing errands. I'm back home again, and I got some chocolate milk that I mixed with my regular almond milk because it was too chocolatey. Much better. Basically, it was free because this is expiring in like 3 days, so they had a $1 off coupon of that, and then almond milk was expiring in like 3 days as well, so they had a $4 off coupon of those. So I got all of it for $3, and then I got $3 off from the points that I collected because there was a bonus. So free chocolate milk and 2 containers of almond milk. Yes, please. Plus we never have chocolate milk, so Dan will be happy too. A nice surprise. So hot. So I'm not gonna make dinner yet. I'm just gonna sit, I'm gonna feed the dogs, I know. Relax for a bit, and then do dinner a little later. Something with cauliflower, because I got a cauliflower a few days ago. So for dinner I am doing a healthy vegan cauliflower Alfredo on spaghetti. So I have my healthy cauliflower, but then of course I decided it's too much effort to make pasta from scratch because I'm lazy and I don't want to clean the machine, and it's already 7:30, so yeah, I'm just using pre-made dried pasta, but that's alright. So first up, I'm gonna cut this into little pieces and I'm going to steam it for about, I don't know, 8 minutes or so, just to get nice and soft, because then we're gonna puree this up. So just have, yeah, some water starting to boil, just like a little inch, and then I'm gonna put it in my steaming basket, or deep frying basket, one or the other, but it works for steaming. I have some onions with a little bit of garlic cooking, getting nice and soft, and this is done. Whew. Ooh, so I'm gonna keep the remaining water so far and then add some more water. Yeah, because I'm gonna be cooking, I'm gonna be cooking the pasta in here as well. So this can sit here for now, just letting it drain, and I'm doing some pasta now. Alright, so now we're adding all our ingredients into, I don't know if this is gonna be enough space, but hoping so. I was almost gonna use the food processor, but then I was like, this will get it more smooth. So, our onion and garlic mix, and our cauliflower. Yeah, it's nice and soft. So maybe I won't do all of it, because obviously this is a lot of air in it right now too, so that's gonna go down. A little bit of pepper, some garlic salt, just a little bit. Onion powder, just getting nice and flavorful. Oh right, I wanted some smoked paprika. It's in this cupboard. Alright, I got it now. It used to be at the front, but then I guess Dan doesn't use it as much. And then this, I didn't have any broth, but we're just gonna use that. I just did some water with a little bit of other spices and salty stuff. And then some nutritional yeast. About 3 tablespoons. Well, 2.5. And then, although it's salty enough, just a tiny bit, half a teaspoon of soy sauce, just for a little bit of flavor. And then just a little bit of olive oil just to make it glossy. And as the pasta is in, or on the stove now, and then as I put the pasta back, I realized there was this one was unopened. There was already an open bag in the cupboard, so now we have 2 open bags. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to try to puree this up as much as I can, add the rest of the cauliflower, and then there is going to also, you add milk at the end. But for now, I'm just going to start with this stuff and hope it purees. There we go. So that's pureed enough, and then I'm going to add the rest of the cauliflower. So now it's still kind of like a lumpy consistency, so we're adding milk. Now unfortunately this plus all the other 2 that I picked up are all vanilla flavored, but that's alright, we're using that. So we're gonna do, in small amounts, a quarter plus a couple tablespoons. Basically we just want to get a liquid consistency. Consistency, and now we're gonna mix it on the pasta. Alright, it's all drained. As you can see, there's a lot of pasta, but there's a lot of sauce too. I know Dan, they're working evening tonight, and then quick turnaround and he works days tomorrow. So I know he's gonna probably want to eat something when he comes home late for dinner, as well as have something for lunch tomorrow. So I did put a tiny bit of pasta without the sauce aside, just in case he absolutely hates this, or if it tastes disgusting like vanilla, but I don't think it should. I put enough garlic and other stuff in it. Ooh, it reminds me of when I did the mac and cheese, but with almond or cashews. Similar kind of texture. Should I just add the whole thing in? I don't have any other use for this. No, I won't. I'll keep a little bit. I don't know what I'll do with this. Put it on a sandwich? Actually, you could. Cooled, it could be like a mayonnaise. A cauliflower garlicky mayonnaise. Alright, let's try this. So I'm gonna start with the world's smallest salad, just because I feel bad not having a salad. And then, we have our pasta. Let's try it. They say you can definitely taste that it's cauliflower, but it tastes good. So I'm just praying that we don't taste vanilla. Super big bite. You taste a little bit of vanilla. Well, but actually, you just taste the very beginning of vanilla. But I don't taste that it's cauliflower. You could probably have some more garlic in it, because I like garlic. Yeah, I can tell the sweetness. But, oh well. I mean, it's still really good. And it's kind of like the texture and like the creaminess that you would get. Oh dear. If you were having Alfredo sauce. You could put like nutritional yeast on top as well, but it's in here. Well, I won't tell Dan that I used almond milk, like vanilla almond milk, and we'll see if he says anything. Alright, actually I'm gonna eat my salad first, and then my big bowl of Alfredo. And now, cake time! Yay! If you watched my birthday vlog yesterday, you saw Dan made me a beautiful raspberry cake. We've already given away 2 slices to his parents as well. We didn't just eat all of this in a day. But, so pretty. So it's raspberry. Actually, the raspberries are kind of smushed and melting. But, oh well. So this is what I get to enjoy. Oh, so delicious. It is so good. Again, if you saw my vlog yesterday, it's delicious. The cake is a little dry, but the icing is fantastic. And since he put actual like raspberry puree in it, the sweetness from the buttercream, it mixes well with the tartness of the raspberries. You can tell I'm watching Sugar Rush right now and they're just doing their judging. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this and then I will see you guys next week. Bye.